Aries risings and Aries suns. The first half of Feb, the focus is more on your social life. You're interacting more with your friends or your elder siblings or your community, or your social life is pretty on the first 2 weeks. And then the second 2 weeks of Feb, it shifts to your 12th house. So either you're planning to go abroad or your focus is very much on a mental health in the second half, or charity topics. We start off 1st of Feb with a full moon in Leo. So there are major endings or beginnings or changes in the topics regarding your kids, your hobbies, your passion projects, or your friends, your network circles, or social media. Around 5th Feb, a few days before and after, Mercury is squaring Uranus. So you are getting a sudden information regarding your finances or regarding your friends or your network circles. Around 6th of Feb, Mercury enters a Pisces and it's gonna stay there for 67 days. So Mercury is gonna stay in Pisces until a middle of April. So your Lord of communication and your Lord of health being in the 12th house, you could be overthinking. You might be consuming a lot of information regarding your mental health or anything regarding foreign topics. You could be learning a new language, or you could be learning some kind of new information regarding your health, especially your mental health. Or you could be taking rest because your physical health might not be that great. You could be communicating with someone from abroad. Abroad travel is also highly likely. Around 8th of Feb, a few days before and after, Venus is squaring Uranus. So, sudden situations regarding your partners or sudden events regarding your finances can occur. 10th of Feb, Venus enters Pisces and it's gonna stay there until the end of first week of March. So Venus in the 12th house, you could be going abroad travel with your partner, or you could be meeting your partner in secret. You could be having a pretty blissful time alone or abroad. Or you could indulge in topics of mental health or spirituality or charity or expenditure with your partner. If you're single, then you could find your partner abroad, or any topics regarding abroad or charity or mental health. 12th of Feb, Mercury is conjunct a North Node, so major changes or breakthroughs in terms of your matters regarding your younger siblings, your vehicles, your neighbors, your health, your daily routine, your pets, or your mental health. You could receive an important piece of information and you are overthinking. Valentine's Day, Feb 14th, Saturn enters Aries. Saturn has been in Pisces since 2023 and it's gonna stay in Aries until middle of April 2028. That's 2 years, 2 months. As long as Saturn is in your first house, you can feel depressed, or you can feel a stabilizing effect, especially regarding your sense of self concept, or your physical body. Saturn in the first house, wherever Saturn goes, it wants you to take responsibility. So, Saturn here wants you to take responsibility for your self image, your appearance, and your physical body. So, this is a time you could be working out a lot. This is a time you could be losing a lot of weight. This is a time where you are growing up and doing adulting way better than before. But since Saturn also likes to stress people, you should take care of your health and not indulge in overdoing anything. 16th of Feb, you're feeling more emotional. Also, 16th of Feb, Sun is gonna square Uranus. So, something sudden could happen regarding your friends, or some sudden situation can happen regarding your finances or your dating life, your children. Some kind of suddenness is there. 16th of Feb, also Mercury is gonna be trining your Jupiter. So around this time, a few days before and after, you could be receiving some kind of a good news, especially regarding your mental health, regarding your family or your property, or regarding your physical health or your home. 17th of Feb, this is the first eclipse of this year. This is new moon in Aquarius. This is partial solar eclipse. So you could be starting something new regarding your friends, your network circles, or you're starting something new regarding your social media. Partial eclipses are not as potent as the total ones. 18th of Feb, Sun enters a Pisces and it's gonna stay there until around 20th of March. So Sun in your 12th house pretty much lights up your 12th house. Sun is your ego too. So you could feel a loss of sense of your ego a bit, or you could be going through some kind of a resting phase, or you're working or spending a lot of time alone, if not abroad. Around 18th of Feb, Venus conjuncts a North Node a few days before and after. Now, Venus conjunct North Node can give you major changes when it comes to your relationships or your finances. You could be overspending, or you could be going through some major events, especially in terms of your finances or your relationship. Or your partner could be going through major changes in their life around this time. Around 20th of Feb, Saturn is conjunct a Neptune in Aries, your first house. So because this is happening in your first house, please be extra careful of anything water related stuff, swimming pools, any kind of water you're having outside. Just be extra careful. It can make you sick, or it can stress you out, because Saturn is supposed to stress you out. Just a heads up. Now, Saturn rules your 10th house and 11th house, and it is in the first house. So Saturn can make topics of friends, your career, and your sense of self a bit hazy and cloudy, like there's not much clarity, as long as this conjunction is in effect. 22nd Feb, Venus is trining your Jupiter. So around this time, your partner is having a good time. Your parents and your partner could be getting along pretty well, or your travel situation is going pretty well. Your finances are looking positive. 26th of Feb, Mercury goes retrograde, and it's gonna go retrograde for the next 22 days until the end of third week of March. Mercury retrograde in 12th house can cause misinformation or delays, especially regarding abroad travel or prescriptions or regarding mental health or information regarding your health. There could be redoing or reevaluating stuff in your alone time. You could also be prone to overthink. 27th of Feb, Mars is gonna be squaring Uranus. So sudden events when it comes to your network circles and your money, or sudden events when it comes to you and your parents could have a sudden clashes or arguments. And the topics could include money or friends or network circles, or arguments with someone on social media, or there could be a sudden expenditure. 27th of Feb, Sun will be conjunct your North Node. Major changes could happen in your dating life, major changes regarding your kids, or one of your kids could go through major changes. Especially it could happen in terms of relationships for them. They could have a wedding, or they might get into serious relationships. Major changes in terms of your hobbies, or changes in terms of your passion projects, or in terms of your mental health or abroad travel. 28th of Feb, Mercury is going to be conjunct Venus. This is sweet talks, a lot of sweetness with your partner, good information. You could be receiving positive information regarding your partner or your finances. On that positive note, that is your Feb 2026 Aries. Take care of yourself.